Japan is very high on many people's travel wish lists, and rightfully so. From peaceful shrines and stunning nature to high-tech skyscrapers and futuristic toilets, there are so many Japanese things that are worth seeing. As Japan is an island, it was isolated from other countries and cultures for centuries. This allowed it to create its own, unique customs and traditions. Even though Japan takes ideas and influences from other countries now, it still remains to be one of the most unique places in the world. If you're dreaming of visiting Japan soon, here are some awesome things Japan is famous for. Hopefully, it'll get you ready to start planning your own trip to Japan very soon. Cherry blossom is by far one of the most popular things in Japan. Not only is it Japan's national flower, but the traditions and events surrounding the cherry blossoms also make spring a very popular time to visit Japan. Sakura or cherry blossom is a symbol of the fleeting nature of life, but also its beauty. They only bloom for about a week, so you won't have much time to enjoy them. If you want to catch them, March or the start of April is your best chance, but it very much depends on what area of Japan you're planning to visit. Tea ceremonies. The best places to do this are either Kyoto or Uji. During a Japanese tea ceremony, matcha tea, powdered green tea, is prepared in a traditional, ceremonial way, often in a tatami room. The procedure of preparing the tea is what stands central here. A full tea ceremony takes a few hours and, apart from green tea, as a tourist, you can join a traditional tea experience. As Mount Fuji is one of the most famous landmarks in Japan, you'll probably already have seen quite a few stunning photos of it. Not only is it the tallest mountain in Japan, at 3,776 meters, but it's also a volcano. The volcano's peak is often hidden in the clouds, making spotting it even more special. During the climbing season, July to September, you're able to hike up Mount Fuji. Depending on which route you take, it takes between 5 and 10 hours to complete. While the railway system in Japan is very impressive on its own, the Shinkansen, also known as the bullet train, is another thing Japan is famous for. These high-speed trains can reach up to 320 kilometers per hour and are the best way to explore the country. Sumo wrestling, Japan's national sport. It's probably one of the most famous things about Japan. The sport originated in Japan and it's the only place where you can practice it professionally today. With brands like Panasonic, Yamaha, Sony, Nintendo and more, Japan is at the forefront of technology and the latest gadgets. It's impossible to imagine Japan without its video games, robots, bullet trains and crazy household gadgets. If you want to dive into the world of Japanese electronics, make sure to add Akihabara to your Tokyo itinerary. Also known as Electric Town, it's heaven for pop culture fans. You can find anything anime, manga, video game and gadget related here. It's such a cool place to explore. If you're looking for a unique place to stay in Tokyo, you can't go wrong with a capsule hotel. With limited space in Japan's capital city, these sci-fi-like sleeping pods are an affordable alternative to an expensive hotel room. Japan is one of the safest countries in the world with very low crime rates. If you want to sing karaoke in Japan, you usually rent out a private karaoke room. They come with a microphone and karaoke machine. Simply pay for the number of hours you want to use it for. There are plenty of English songs on the machine for you to sing.